Harvest NYC Inc. has issued an urgent recall of its Enoki mushrooms. This recall comes after routine testing revealed the presence of Listeria monocytogenes. This bacteria can cause serious illness, even death. Consumers are urged to check their refrigerators and freezers for these products. The recall is a precautionary measure. The company is committed to the safety of its consumers. This recall is being conducted in cooperation with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA. Consumers who have purchased these mushrooms should not eat them. They should be discarded immediately. Consumers can also return them to the place of purchase for a full refund. Listeria monocytogenes is a serious public health concern. It is a leading cause of foodborne illness in the United States. Symptoms of listeriosis can include fever, muscle aches, headache, stiff neck, confusion, and loss of balance. In pregnant women, listeriosis can cause miscarriage, stillbirth, premature delivery, or life-threatening infection of the newborn. Listeria monocytogenes is a bacterium that thrives in damp environments, often going unnoticed until it's too late. It can be found in soil, water, and even some animals, making it a pervasive threat in various ecosystems. This bacterium is a sneaky threat as it can survive and even multiply in cold temperatures, making refrigeration ineffective in eliminating it. Unlike many other bacteria, Listeria can continue to grow even in the chilly confines of your fridge. While harmless to many, Listeria poses a significant risk to individuals with compromised immune systems, pregnant women, newborns, and the elderly. These groups are particularly vulnerable to severe infections. This bacterium is not easily detected by sight or smell, making it a silent invader in our food supply. It doesn't always cause noticeable changes in the food's appearance, taste, or odor, which means contaminated food can look perfectly normal. This makes it particularly difficult to identify contaminated products even with careful inspection. Exposure to Listeria typically occurs through consuming contaminated food, often without the consumer being aware of the danger. Ready-to-eat foods like deli meats, soft cheeses, and unpasteurized dairy products are common culprits. These foods provide an ideal environment for Listeria to thrive. Raw vegetables can also be contaminated if they come into contact with the bacteria in the soil or during processing. This contamination can occur at any point from farm to table. It's important to note that Listeria monocytogenes is not easily destroyed by heat. Even cooking may not always be enough to ensure safety. Normal cooking temperatures may not be sufficient to kill it, so extra precautions are necessary. This makes it crucial to practice safe food handling and preparation techniques, including proper hygiene and cleanliness. Washing hands, surfaces, and utensils thoroughly after handling raw foods is vital. These practices help minimize the risk of cross-contamination and keep your food safe. Infection with Listeria, known as listeriosis, can manifest in various ways, affecting different individuals differently. While some individuals may experience mild flu-like symptoms such as fever, muscle aches, and fatigue, these symptoms can often be mistaken for other common illnesses. Others, particularly those in high-risk groups, may face more severe consequences, which can be life-threatening if not promptly treated. Pregnant women are especially vulnerable to listeriosis, and the risks extend beyond the mother to the unborn child. The infection can be passed on to the fetus, leading to miscarriage, stillbirth, premature delivery, or severe health complications for the newborn, which can have long-term effects. In older adults and individuals with weakened immune systems, listeriosis can cause meningitis, a serious infection of the brain and spinal cord, which requires immediate medical intervention. Symptoms of listeriosis may not appear immediately, making it challenging to identify the infection early. It can take anywhere from a few days to several weeks for symptoms to develop, during which time the infection can worsen. This delay can make it difficult to trace the source of the infection, complicating efforts to control an outbreak. If you suspect you have consumed a contaminated product and are experiencing symptoms of listeriosis, it is crucial to seek immediate medical attention to prevent further complications. Early diagnosis and treatment with antibiotics are essential in managing the infection and preventing severe complications, ensuring a better outcome for those affected. The Enoki mushrooms recalled by Harvest NYC Inc. were sold in clear plastic packages, making them easily identifiable on store shelves. Each package weighs approximately 7 ounces, which is a standard size for these types of mushrooms. The packages bear the company's logo and a best-by date ranging from April 15, 2025 to May 1, 2025, ensuring that consumers can easily check if their product is affected. These contaminated mushrooms were distributed to various retail stores and supermarkets across New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, reaching a wide range of consumers. Harvest NYC Inc. has notified all affected retailers and is actively working to remove the recalled products from shelves to prevent any further consumption. Consumers are strongly advised to check their refrigerators and freezers for any packages of Enoki mushrooms matching the recall description, as these could pose a health risk. Do not rely solely on memory. Visually inspect the packaging for the company name, product weight, and best by date to ensure you are not consuming a recalled product. If you have purchased Enoki mushrooms recently but are unsure if they are included in the recall, or on the side of caution and do not consume them, it's better to be safe than sorry. Contact Harvest NYC Inc. directly or refer to their official website for further information and instructions on what to do if you have purchased the recalled mushrooms. They can provide guidance on how to safely dispose of the product and any steps you should take next. Section 5. Protecting yourself. What to do with recalled mushrooms. If you have purchased Enoki mushrooms matching the recall description, it is crucial to take immediate action to safeguard your health. Do not consume these mushrooms under any circumstances. The safest course of action is to dispose of the recalled mushrooms immediately. Seal them in a plastic bag to prevent accidental consumption and discard them in your garbage bin. If you have consumed the recalled mushrooms and are experiencing any symptoms of listeriosis, seek immediate medical attention. Inform your healthcare provider about your potential exposure to Listeria monocytogenes to facilitate timely diagnosis and treatment. To prevent the spread of Listeria, thoroughly clean and sanitize any surfaces, utensils, or containers that may have come into contact with the recalled mushrooms. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water after handling the contaminated product. Listeria contamination in mushrooms typically occurs during the growing, harvesting, packaging, or storage processes. Mushrooms, with their moist surfaces and growth environments, provide ideal conditions for bacterial growth, including Listeria monocytogenes. Soil, water, and even animal manure used in mushroom cultivation can harbor the bacteria. If proper hygiene practices are not followed during harvesting, handling, and packaging, the bacteria can easily contaminate the mushrooms. Temperature control is crucial in preventing Listeria growth. Mushrooms stored at improper temperatures, especially above 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius, provide an ideal environment for the bacteria to multiply rapidly. Cross-contamination is another significant concern. Contact between contaminated surfaces, equipment, or other food products can transfer Listeria to the mushrooms. Strict sanitation protocols and proper handling techniques are essential in minimizing this risk. This recent recall of Enoki mushrooms by Harvest NYC Inc. is not an isolated incident. There have been previous outbreaks of Listeriosis linked to contaminated Enoki mushrooms, raising concerns about the safety practices within the industry. In 2020, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, investigated a multi-state outbreak of Listeriosis linked to Enoki mushrooms from a different producer. The outbreak resulted in several hospitalizations and highlighted the potential severity of Listeria contamination in this particular product. These outbreaks underscore the importance of rigorous testing, stringent hygiene standards, and effective traceability systems throughout the mushroom supply chain. From farm to table, every step must be carefully monitored to prevent contamination and protect public health. Consumers should be aware of the potential risks associated with consuming raw or undercooked mushrooms. Always cook mushrooms thoroughly before eating to reduce the risk of foodborne illness. This recall serves as a stark reminder of the importance of food safety. While we often trust the products we purchase, it is crucial to remain vigilant and take proactive measures to protect ourselves and our families from foodborne illnesses. Staying informed about food recalls is essential. Subscribe to alerts from the FDA and other reputable sources to receive timely notifications about potentially contaminated products. Practice safe food handling techniques at home. Wash your hands thoroughly before and after handling food. Cook food to safe internal temperatures and avoid cross-contamination between raw and cooked products. Report any suspected cases of foodborne illness to your local health department. Your report can help authorities identify outbreaks early on, trace the source of contamination, and prevent further illnesses. The recent recall of Enoki mushrooms contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes highlights the importance of food safety. While this recall is a concerning event, it also presents an opportunity to learn, adapt, and prioritize our health. Understanding the risks associated with Listeria, recognizing the symptoms of Listeriosis, and staying informed about food recalls are crucial steps in protecting ourselves and our loved ones. By being proactive and adopting safe food handling practices, we can minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses and enjoy peace of mind when it comes to the food we consume.